Welcome back. Now, if you've tried everything, new shoes, foot massage, and no matter what you do, your feet still tingle and burn, well, now is the time to take steps in the right direction to ease that pain. Eliminate the feeling of walking on tacks, stop the burning and tingling sensations. And with us, we have Front Range Medical Center's chiropractor, Dr. Dean Anderson. He specializes in peripheral neuropathy. All right, Dr. Dean, nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this. First, explain to everyone what peripheral neuropathy is.
Well, Gina, peripheral neuropathy is damage to peripheral nerves. So these are nerves in our feet, our legs, our hands, our arms. And usually it develops with some altered sensation, numbness, tingling, and eventually can become more painful, burning, sharp shooting nerve pain.
Now, so what causes this then?
You know, Gene, that's one of the main objectives when patients come in is to understand why they have it. Some patients, when they come in, they know, others don't. They've been told it's idiopathic, meaning we don't know why. So we spend a lot of time in the beginning, whether it's ordering diagnostics, looking through past records, but we want to understand why. Now, the most common causes are blood sugar issues like diabetes, pre-diabetes, but neuropathy can also be a side effect of certain medications. Certain chemotherapies can cause it, statin medications can cause it. Neuropathy can be from an autoimmune issue or chronic inflammatory problem, liver or kidney issues. So there's really a long list of things that can cause it.
Now, you mentioned the burning or the tingling, but what are some of the things then that these people are really dealing with because of it?
Man, a lot of patients we see, there's a lot of frustration, and they're frustrated because of the effects it has on just their quality of life. A lot of people have a hard time sleeping at night because of the pain. They can't enjoy simple activities. You know, they lose out on social events, going to dinner, going on a hike. A lot of patients we see with numbness, a lot of numbness. They have balance issues, so they're fall risks. They don't feel comfortable driving. So there's a lot of frustration, Gina, and there's also a lot of hopelessness. And the hopelessness is because a lot of people have gotten to the point where they've been told, hey, nothing can be done. If they have pain, they're given medications and they're concerned about being on those the rest of their life. Or if they don't have pain and it's just numbness, oftentimes nothing's done. So they're just really frustrated and hopeless.
And well, that hopelessness, I'm assuming too, can lead to some long-term complications if they just don't take care of this, or at least find some sort of relief.
Yeah, it can. You know, all neuropathies can kind of progress at a different rate depending on what's caused it, but you know, as it progresses, it'll just become more debilitating. You know, patients will start to have problems with mobility and balance, as I've mentioned, and just more negative effects on their quality of life.
So when it comes to dealing with this, I know that you guys have a very unique perspective in how you treat this and how you come at it, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, well, we have an advanced treatment that we do in our office. It's a technology that's electrical in nature. It's called electronic signaling treatment. Nerves are electrical. And what's unique about the treatment, what makes it one of the more advanced forms of electromedicine, is that it incorporates really high frequencies and amplitudes of current. And with this treatment, we're able to really help reduce those nerve symptoms patients have, the burning, the sharp shooting electrical pain. Patients who have numbness will start to regain feeling, so they'll have better balance, better proprioception. They can drive more comfortably, be more confident because they can feel the gas and the brake. So with this treatment, we're able to address the nerve symptoms they're dealing with. So
talk about then the special that you have for our viewers out there. So if you're out there and you're dealing with any of the symptoms or know someone who is, you can help them, right?
Yeah, so when patients call our office or go to our website and request a consultation, the first thing we do is we want to make sure they're a good candidate. So what we're offering patients is really a complimentary office visit where they come in, I sit down with them, I go through their health history, I go through a very thorough exam to understand the type of nerve damage they have, the severity of it. I'm usually requesting some of their past records to be able to review. You know, I want to make sure I know why they have it. And then from that point, we can know if they're a candidate for treatment. So the complimentary consultation includes all of this.
So what you need to do is go ahead and call this number, 720-851-9694. I know people who have experienced this. It can be extremely painful and frustrating. So if you want your free consultation, go ahead and call that number that I was just talking about. And actually, we have heard from one of your patients who's extremely pleased with how they're feeling now.
And I have less pain, tingling, and numbness. That all adds up to me to a better lifestyle because I know when I go to bed at night I'm going to go to sleep, which makes for a better day the next day.
You feel better, right?
Absolutely.
Anytime that happens. 720-851-9694. That is the number to call for your free consultation, especially if you're worried about some of the symptoms you're having or want to look into if this can help you. From what we just heard there, are those results typical from your patients?
Yeah, typically, I mean, what we'll see is patients will, in the beginning, start to have decrease in pain. So the burning, the sharp shooting electrical pain, so then they can sleep better at night. They feel more comfortable being on their feet, and they can just enjoy themselves more.
Yeah.
As it progresses, treatment progresses, then patients will start to have decrease in numbness, so better sensation, so balance can start to improve. So those are things that will come a little later on, but typical results with what we want to see.
And you've been doing this a while now. It's got to be so nice to go to work every day and know that you're going to be helping people.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, you've been doing, like I said, 720-851-9694. Go ahead and give him a call, because this is the number you want, especially if you're a little confused about any of the symptoms you might be feeling. Your complimentary screening includes a review of your health history and a neuropathy-specific exam to determine if this treatment is right for you. The number is 720-851-9694, or visit denverneuropathy.com. Dr. Dean Anderson paid for today's appearance.